Live.
Looks like we're all set here, right?
Yep, just 2-1 drop this bad bitch.
I believe we're just doing this as a tech demo. We're going to have one person watching, or maybe his team if they're excited, but otherwise we'll call this Tech Demo 3. We'll work out a couple of our kinks here. Do you have your game volume set?
I do not. Let me do that real quick.
I think Marbley's already joined us. Yeah, he has.
Any idea, does this start right away, or?
Does what start right away?
Match.
Does the match start right away? You know what? We can look in the chat window, and let me open up my second screen right here so we can get our participants, our one participant, to tell us actually if it starts. Change password. Okay. All set. Your white noise is coming back just slightly.
Let's see. Hold on one second. Alright. Well.
Alright, the best we can do is just sync up here and hit resume at the same time and call the match like that.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yep. Ready when you are.
Tech Demo 3, 3, 2, 1, go. Let's find out if the match starts out right away. We have our pre-game spinning hacks. What was that? That was...
If I hit the X on this tech demo, it'll just close it, right? On the demo UI?
On the demo UI, it should just close it, that's right.
Okay, perfect. Just get my chat window up so I can see what this guy's saying.
Terrorists win.
Is that crosshair better?
Is that crosshair better? I'm currently not looking. Yep, looks fine. Looks uncluttered. I like your base HUD. Did you revert?
No, I think it's because someone else.
Okay, well, just for your information, because I don't know if ESEA will announce this, I believe the team names are Team Simple Scram and Team The Euphoria. We'll just refer to them as Euphoria.
So Scram and EA.
Strange that they would associate themselves so closely with the major brand name named EA, but to each their own, I suppose.
Just waiting for another EA member to join here, looks like.
That's right.
He's got a little gizmo thing.
1 minute, then we are bailing. Oh, sometimes the attitude of the Counter-Strike community gives us a good laugh, don't you think?
Counter-terrorists win.
Okay, they got their fifth here, so they should be switching teams, and we should be starting right now, actually.
Sure. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another FXN TV broadcast. We are happy to bring you an exhibition match between Team Simple Scram and the Euphoria. We have in-game microphones. Hopefully we have that mismanaged on the actual stream. These are two CEVO and ESEA teams looking to scrimmage each other and test their game plans out for the following week. We do know that we have a very coordinated team in Team Simple Scram. I believe this is a full roster, no ringers, and it looks to be the same case for the Yellow Terrorist team. Let's see how this oft-played Mirage match ends up, shall we? We have a 3-2 split on the Terrorist side, a very standard... Oh, we have an AFK on the CT side. Strange. We do know, through our magical powers of foresight, that this will be a good match. I don't even have to guess that. So we have a delay in the B halls, 3 looking in to pick the guy at the dumpster. We don't think that he knows, oh, first shot's been fired. I think that's a dummy shot. There's no way he could know. Actually, he's already seen those two players. KCY takes a little bit of damage, and you've got to think that the rotate's got to be coming pretty fast on CT round, just because those pistols a little bit inferior compared to those Glock counterparts on the terrorist side. slow play here. A couple hits. Oh, Scram gets taken out by a very easy headshot. Kirby 0007 actually takes a shot that I don't think he really deserved. He did pretty good damage to Dakuan, and he was punished very, very quickly for that. B being taken right now. 3 terrorists landing kills, and it looks grim for the CTs. Is anybody really surprised, though? No. It's early in the round. I don't think even the CTs are a little bit phased by the fact that the terrorists are taking the round. It's sort of commonplace.
Terrorists win.
Good
That'll
round
end.
Oh,
by Euphoria there, Brandon. Their strat worked out well. They got the rotates from apartment, and they were able to get in B site and plant the bomb without any opposition.
That's right. That's right. Like I said, I don't think anyone's surprised. I don't think the viewership's surprised. I don't think the CTs are surprised.
And going into round 2 here, we're going to see Teaser still looking like they're deciding what to do here. We got 2 heading towards the B side of the map. Got Casey here getting a nice shot in A right there. I mean, sorry, that's middle. Throw the smoke down on Cat, and they're going to see what they can do now. Looks like they're going to be heading towards mid, seeing if they can get some fix in electric and work that A site. And that early buy of the AK for Gakushi really paid off for
Gakushi.
him there. And they're securing the A site here. We're seeing the rotation from CTs through CT spawn. There's on that ticket booth. Kirby manages to take one down with a headshot. Gakushi with that early AK to get his 3rd kill. And KCY is facing off here on the Cat.
Terrorists win.
Moving into what would appear to be another save round. That early, fast, all-in upgrade to the AK is something that you don't see very often, and if it goes well, it ends up with a triple kill or a quad kill a lot of the time, and we just saw that by Gakushi. I think he's got to breathe a sigh of relief. The last thing you want to do, I know when I buy an AK, is give away the AK. You kind of leads you to bad habits on the second round. It leads you maybe to bait teammates or just try to lurk back to make sure that your investment isn't wasted. Now we have another save by the CTs. I believe that man was stuck on the unbroken board. Got to get that. One down and shipping. Good headshot by the USB. Sorry, the P2000, the untrustworthy CT gun. 2 sprinting B-tons. I don't think the CTs know. I think there's going to be a plant without their awareness. It looks a lot like a heavy pressure at A. They're all facing that way. They're going to get flanked from the underpass. Oh, and before AK spray actually leaves the counter-terrorist alive. Wilski actually does a great job to land a huge shot from shipping all the way to window. A P2000 headshot again. And what would have been an easy flank and a easy quad kill is spoiled. Left 3-2. EA over Simple Scram. Wilski with the clutch attempt. Nothing doing. Gallo removing him from the round very easily.
Yeah, Cynic and his teammate could have picked up that quad pretty easily, but Cynic didn't peek out all the way and kind of blocked his teammate from getting into action with him. So rather unfortunate. Moving into round 5, we're seeing a buy here from the counter-terrorist, as we should, and we're seeing Gakushi pick up an op, and he's more than likely going to be trying to get a pick mid over at that window or the electrical connector. And that's exactly what we're seeing. Gakushi is lining up in the mid, while everyone else is heading towards the B apartment tunnels. See Unorthodox here watching the Cat, trying to see if he could just see someone sneak by. He doesn't really have a good shot on it. Looks like the counter-terrorists know that they're going to be here. And they're still looking for picks in mid, not really finding much of anything.
Oh.
He passed, nice shot by KCY picking up that kill in a nice. They picked 2 kills and secure the B site. They're going to have rotations here in the kitchen, but they're already in the site and they're going to be getting the bomb down.
Awkward moment.
Caught in a reload. Almost gets punished for it, but he manages to take out Zoom. And they're going to be both in kitchen. Not too good of a spot to take this site.
Nope, not at all. This is going to be a very close encounter.
Walking through the smoke, Dakuan picks up that kill right there. While Orthodox is naded by His name's Brandon.
Very difficult. Very difficult.
Very
We'll just have to
difficult.
power our way through it. Does anything feel better than a nade kill early in the game, Clay?
Nade
I don't
kills
think
are
so.
always the most satisfying kill, Brandon.
Okay, so now we are officially deep into gun rounds. I think the counter-terrorists need to rally up here, come up with the decision on how to better manage their side so they can't let this half slide away from them. We know Mirage is a very even map, so any sort of rounds here earned by the terrorists are not by map disadvantage, but actually gunplay. Cynic here, tagging and being taken out. That was a surprise. It looked like he had leverage on that peak fight right there. We have one at quads being taken out from the apartment by Marbly. Simple Scram laying down a good defense here. KCY, excuse me, actually has him pinned. That's probably an obvious kill. One of Electric going down. A promise spray. That's a very good spray. Onto Gakushi. Dakuan spraying down, getting an AK spray from all the way from apartments. And we've got a 2-on-1. It's a clutch situation. I don't think you can come out of a simple choke point like that hoping to stay alive. Yeah, he made the wrong decision, unfortunately. Dakuan pierced and headshotted, ending that 5th round.
Good choice by Team Scram. They were buying this pharmacist. They were able to hold down the site, get some money, and secure a round there.
I love micro buys, Clay.
You do, and I don't. But
I hate
that's a
you.
different story.
I hate.
So let's see what the terrorists are going to do here. They were able to buy still, and it looks like the two CTs were actually having to micro still, even though they picked up that round. We're seeing looks like they're going down to the B underpass.
Big
Gonna
presence.
try and maybe possibly get a pick in the window or get that electrical pick. So we have Dakuan and KCY waiting on the A ramp while their teammates push and try to grab a pick. They're boosting into the unable to pick up the kill on Unorthodox. So the CTs now have an idea of what the terrorists are up to, and they're going to be able to rotate and take advantage of that. Cynic attempting to go in the field as well. And then we'll get that
Ooh.
kill. Ooh, nice kill by Marley. Get the kill as the other two came to the site. KCY made it to the quads. I don't know if he's being taken out by Kirby. Unorthodox being taken out by Cynic. And now it's a 2v1 to the A site. They need the terrorists to pick up. Dasig coming up big with the kill right there. And it's a 2v1 situation for Dakuan. Let's see if he could clutch this. Flashed at the quad boxes. He's near the bomb. Vasily takes him down, securing round number 6 for the counter-terrorist team.
For those of you at home who are actually wondering if we're a little bit desynced, we are. It's due to the fact that we're actually doing a post-game demo shoutcast. So if we seem to be a little bit off from what you're watching, or I seem to be a little bit ahead, forgive us. That's something that we just can't avoid. A good round. Here we go again. A 3-2 split by the CTs, a 3-2 split by the Ts. It's mono? Mono this round. We're probably going to see a base sort of look where people are trying to push and wedge into a site. We have a slow play here by the terrorists. Team Euphoria hoping to use their eco to sniff out a free gun. I think they got one. Kirby 0007 goes down, gives away a prized rifle to the other team. I think the rotates are coming now. A lot of communication, letting people know that there are two terrorists coming up electric. They get sprayed down. One goes down, and the defender goes down, pays that price. One remains in the site. He takes a headshot. Marbly gets down, absorbing lead in the face. One more in mid, gets a reaction shot. Good job by Vasek to bring down Cynic. The bomb goes down. 3-on-2. Here comes the clutch situation. It's closer than you think, because only one person really has a gun right now. Oh, a stellar connection to the mid connector. An M4 spray down and a 2 health clutch attempt. This may be the time that you save your gun. What do you think?
Absolutely. With only 2 health, you're not looking good against even just pistols, Brandon.
Right.
It's best for him to probably just go and save that gun and try to pick something up for his team next round.
If I'm simple strat caller, you gotta be thinking that I'm telling my teammate to run away as fast as possible. I thought that the bomb was gonna take him out.
Absolutely. Moving into round 9 here. Actually, is it round 8? Oh, it's round 8. My mistake. Moving into round 8 here, as you can see, saving that gun helped him out. We got 2 Falma Spies as well as the M4, so it's I mean, CTs aren't looking too bad here.
Oh.
And we're seeing the... Looks like Akushi is trying to take mid with his off while everyone else seems to do their normal split that they've been doing lately.
Do you think that there's a purpose to Wilski actually only breaking 2 boards at a time out of the kitchen? Is that intentional, you think?
I don't know. It's not something I'm familiar with, Brandon. I'm used to the boards being broken 100% at all.
Seems
so
to me it can only be a liability.
It seems that way. Maybe using it for cover. And Cynic picks up a kill into A, opening up that site just a little bit. Let's see if they're gonna head towards there and rotate, or if they're gonna try to continue working. KCY gets taken down by Wilski in the that board broken. They shoot it out anyway, so that might end. Kikuchi is fighting with his partner on Cat. Dakwan able to pick up the site. Dakwan taking down Marley in the window room, and the terrorists have secured the site, but Wilski gets taken out and the terrorists secure the round anyways.
Guys, you are watching FXN TV. Thank you for joining us. You're watching Simple Scram versus the Euphoria. Follow us, tell your friends, tell your families, get in here as fast as possible. We know, because we can see the future, that this is going to be a good match. I think we have a save round from the CTs, and it looks like they've chosen to heavily stack the bomb site A. Unfortunately, there's not much of a Euphoria presence here, and if anything, I think they just did a little bit of team damage to themselves. KCY, bad news. Lots of counter-terrorists. They're going to do anything about it? Yes. Yes, I don't think he really cares. I think he just dumped an entire mag and brought down 3 CTs by himself. He's no doubt told his team that this is probably a save round. And Wilski has a surprise for them. It's not entirely a save round. There's one that's stuck under the cubby, a CT waiting for Dakwan to come outside. Does Dakwan know? Well, it's a common spot. Maybe he'll check. Wilski holding down the electric. No doubt telling his friend that he's here to help. Too late to help, though. Last in the cubby. Clutch situation. A big clutch on an eco round by Wilski. Wow. You know, that shouldn't have happened. You've got to be really disappointed with yourself if you're a terrorist and you knew what just happened.
Good play by Wilski right there, taking out 4 out of 5 of the terrorists right there. Good job for his team, picking up a good round.
Big quad kill.
Exactly. Now we're moving into the 10th round here, Brandon. The Euphoria is leading 6-3 over Simple Scram. And looks like we're going to see Dakwan do a window smoke here for mid, making it so they can't be picked as he picks up a second smoke in small. Pretty smart. And they're doing they have 2 offers naturally. Unorthodox, big, taking one of them down. And let's see how they adjust to this. See KCY and Dakwan picking up that off in mid. They're going to try and continue getting those picks. See if they can open something up here. Cynic fighting the CT cubbies in deep.
Oh no.
Oh, unorthodox deep against 3 terrorists. That's never good, Brandon, especially when you have an op and it can only take 1
Wow.
out. Nice shot by Cynic, opening up that B site, and it looks like the terrorists are going to be taking over B here as we see CTs rotating back. High spot taking 2 down. Takes down the 3rd. Very nice play by Vasig. They have the bomb down in the site here while the terrorist is hiding in the kitchen, thinking what he's going to do next.
If I can offer a word here, maybe borrow a terminology from our British caster brethren, a cheeky hiding spot by Vasig. He was intense in that round. That very ninja hiding spot literally turned the tide of that round that should have been a terrorist win. 4-6. This looks like much more of the even scoreline that you see on DE Mirage these days. That's what we're looking for. No doubt that's what Simple Scram's looking for. I think they heard me. They broke all 4 boards this round. And we've got it seems like we're trading eco rounds here. That's no fun. We'd like to see a lot of gun rounds here, but money management is money management. No doubt the Straka. Ooh. Stepped a little bit too far there, Cynic. Got decapitated for it. Akushi goes down in a spray of smoke. I don't think it was a smoke kill. The smoke went down a little bit after. Vasig pressing the smoke here, hoping that it disappears so he can get a little bit more vision on Cat. He's going to encounter 2, brings down 1, knows what the second one is, gets that kill. Good moves from Vasig. We're down to 1. Dakwan, known for having a difficult name to say and also being the last one alive. He goes down in a heap. It's 5-6.
It's always something to be good to be known for.
The lurk, always being the lurk.
Moving in around 12 here, we're seeing a buy from the terrorist team. Dakwan picking up an op. Gonna see if he could work out something in mid, most likely. Actually, it looks like he's gonna be heading to apartments. Which is actually not a bad spot to pick from. You could usually grab a guy electrical, but it looks like
They didn't check the cubby, did they?
they did not. Not if he's there, so that could be bad for this guy.
Oh no.
It's got kind of stagnant. Time to rotate over, and that did not work out in their favor.
If you're gonna throw all those smokes and all those flashes, you gotta enter with conviction. Kirby handing everybody his business card at the end of that round. It's 6-6. Simple Scram has tied the score, and hopefully we have a gun round. I see Zoom with a buy. I see Dakwan with a buy. It looks like they had a moment of indecision, but the strat caller for the yellow team, the terrorists, have decided, yeah, it's time to get AKs. It's time to make this half happen. Simple Scram disagrees. They've got a vice over the last couple of rounds. Got a big presence in the underpass again. Seems like a recurring theme here that they like to knock out the mid guy. Very good strategy. If you got one getting caught in the electric, doesn't matter. His op reflexes are great. Unorthodox removing Zoom quickly. Kirby 0007 waiting at the end of the apartments. No terrorists in there, but good discipline on his part. It looks like we're going to have another mid-window boost. Dakwan, oh, almost gets punished. Actually manages to get a jumping shot onto Unorthodox. Strange that he actually landed that hit. Cynic takes some damage. Dakwan hunting down the Opera in mid. Doesn't get the kill. Gets slowed down in a good crouching M4 spray. Kikuchi strafing. Headshot. Big clutch moment. Takes out two more. Nope. Quickly off down. That was a pretty good attempt. I didn't think Kikuchi was going to go as far as he did into that mid-window area and get those kills.
Yeah, it was a good try for Kikuchi there. He almost was able to pick it up. But it looks like terrorists are forced into a full save here now. I'm actually incorrect. Kikuchi and Cynic seem to buy, even though they bought AKs with no armor last round.
They have had continuous losing rounds. Perhaps the bonus buff is kicking in right about now.
That could be what's working for them in their favor. And it looks like they're doing a full rush A. Let's see if they actually commit to the side rather than keep that guy under the cubby, and they're finally able to get him. C2s are rotated to the window, and we're seeing a rotation to the C2 small here after they help defend this site. Dakwan's able to get the bomb down, so now the favors of the team Euphoria side.
I don't think a terrorist just ran past Wilski. It was one of those freak smoke grenade accidents that happen on every round.
And in the clutch, Bassig couldn't really pick it up, but it was 3v1, so good attempt by him. Euphoria tying up the rounds now, 7-7, and we're on the final round of the first half.
Ah, this is a good game. You know, if I'm the strat caller for Simple Scram, if I'm the team leader, I'm definitely telling my team right now that we're getting good holds at A, we're rotating at a good speed, but you know, our retakes are not happening fast enough. There's not much conviction. People are entering together, and we're not coordinating our nades. I noticed that Euphoria is coordinating their nades, locking down simple choke points by smoking and flashing, and it's really causing a big disadvantage for the counter-terrorists. Bassig, a valuable asset to Simple Scram, goes down early in this round, and that does not bode well. A good op twitch shot, but Orthodoxy is running a clinic with his op this round. Kikuchi answering back with his op of his own, and the op duel ends very quickly. Kikuchi bringing one down. Kirby 0007 very weak, but he doesn't really have a choice. It's last round. I'm sure he backed off, and someone in Ventrilo or Mumble is saying, hey buddy, it's last round. You don't really get a choice.
It doesn't look like he really cares, Brandon. He's saving that gun regardless.
Well, I don't know. He was running back. That was definitely the moment where somebody in the voice chat was like, hey, you know what round it is, right?
Absolutely.
Once again, guys, you are watching FXN TV. Thank you so much for joining us. We are a free amateur Counter-Strike Global Offensive casting service. Happy to bring you visibility and bring you and your friends some action on a good Saturday afternoon. Here we go, second half. Take it away.
Absolutely, second half here, first round, Team Euphoria up by 1 round on the Team Scram, Simple Scram, and Simple Scram here looking to have the advantage with those Glocks, as every Terra side does during the first round. Let's see if they can pick up this win, and they should be able to secure 2 more rounds after that with their buys. We're seeing a, looks like a full rush to A from Simple Scram, and only one is actually in the sight of A, so this could be a problem for Team Euphoria.
Oh, hey.
Ooh, nice headshot by Wilski. And the CT's getting over, but they're getting taken down. And a nice hit by the team. Simple Scram picks that side. Let's get bombed out of this match down.
Ooh.
Cynic coming up with a nice headshot there. Connector. I don't know what's taking so long for Team Simple Scram. Get it.
You know, I've got my early vote for team MVP for Simple Scram, and it's Wilski. It might be early, but I see consistency out of him that places him in a tier above his competition here at Team Euphoria. We'll see. We'll see if he continues to contribute positively in the second half here. Let's check the mini-map situation here. I believe you're gonna have to come up with some real magic if you lose that first round as a counter-terrorist to win this second round. We have rifles going up mid, a heavy engagement at the catwalk. Zoom goes down in a heap. Takushi suffers the same fate. Dakawan with his pea shooter receiving an entire entourage. What to do? What to do indeed. Good ambush from the B-Tons. That's the last place you really look when you're entering this site. A Gallo spray and Dakawan quickly. KCY in the site. Doesn't really see anybody in the closet. Needs to be a little bit more careful while entering there because a very high probability of finding terrorists. This nade could end things. It doesn't. And Cynic's being hunted. There's nothing good.
Was Cynic playing those B tunnels, Brandon, from the start, or did he rotate them?
Gotta ask him. Don't really know. Just too much action going on. I bet if I was him, that was the round that B-Tons was the least likely because there's too many nades that could have trapped him. He probably pushed and came back because it's sort of the safe thing to do on the second round.
Absolutely. So we're seeing the terrorists head over to A. Let's see what they're going to do. It looks like a rush to A most likely with some building apartments as well. They get a nice flash on them, delaying them for a second. You've got KCY in the cubby. And after taking that very nicely, they have the site. They're moving in correctly and with authority. Getting in there and getting
Bomb has been planted.
And you see CTs are rotating as one CT is flanking around from T-spawn. Unorthodox in the smoke there, doesn't see the T running right, or not unorthodox, I'm sorry. That was Wilski, I believe, sitting in the smoke, not seeing the CT run around right in front of him. And we see Zoom, looks like he's trying to save that. Unfortunately, Kirby taking down.
Did a P2000 spray just win over an AK?
It looks that way.
Terrorists win.
Quite odd, if you ask me.
Wilski's MVP candidacy just took a hit, I believe.
Terrorists securing that round. We're going in round 4 with Team Simple Scram up 10-8 over Euphoria.
We've got sort of a heavyweight slugfest here. Kind of reminds you of a ultra heavyweight boxing match. Just two boxers trading haymakers back and forth. A big terrorist push going to the B-Tons. Is it because they want to overwhelm them with automatics? Dakawan catches one going cat with really no smoke support. It was kind of a risky call to send someone down cat without any support. I guess they were trying to call their bluff to see if anyone was going to be in mid. It unfortunately didn't work out. Cynic has anticipated the rush, smoked them off, and done what so many CTs have done in the past, frustrated a group of rushing terrorists with a big smoke in the face. Zoom catches one trying to boost in the window. Cynic removes Marbly from the field of play, and suddenly the terrorists, which started moving with such conviction this round, really have nothing left to say about this. Team Simple Scram lead don't have to feel too uncomfortable. I think their cast situation is just fine, but Wilski is left with 50 seconds, which is it's a long time to save your gun. So maybe he's going to try to make a play here. He's going to find one. He will bring him down, but now he's caught for sure. He brings down another. Somehow lives and makes an amazing catch. Wilski
That's your MVP right there,
making surprising decisions every round, making surprising plays every round, good and bad. Team Euphoria actually having a conversation right now because I still have the voice chat on. They're having a conversation about where their opponents could be, and it's actually befuddling them. They have no idea that he's actually in the B-Tons. They're asking each other right now where he is. 10 seconds remain. Wilski's done his job. He's made a clean, I want to say almost $1,000. I forget what the returns on the AK is, but he's feeling pretty good. I'm pretty sure that if it comes down to it, he could assist somebody in buying. Let's check.
Would you have gone for that clutch right there, Brandon?
Would I have gone for the clutch? I always go for the clutch. You know this.
Absolutely. So Simple Scram up 10-9 now. Team Euphoria able to pick up that round. One thing I noticed there on that round was they sent auto in mid against almost guaranteed Abez. That was the CT's buy round. That was kind of odd, I thought.
You got to actually make some sort of distraction for that mid opper. His placement is too entrenched. You got to throw a flash or a smoke at him just to get him to move a little bit off his spot.
Absolutely. Right now we're seeing Simple Scram working mid and underpass. Oh wow, Cynic making a nice shot there from Cat onto
Marbly.
Excuse me. And the C Terrorist is trying to pick up the kill here as they're fighting Goblin. Oh, and he gets flanked from below him. Wilski, the MVP, picking up that kill, and it looks like they're going to be working the A site here now. Wilski didn't see the guy inside. He's taken out.
Ooh.
Kikuchi coming up big, taking one down. Two kills right there, and Euphoria able to tie the game 10-10 now, and coming into round 6.
We're all tied up here. I thought the moment that Simple Scram caught Daco on with his pants down in the electric, that was all it. That was over because of the central op that hinge on the maps went down. But a big hold by Team Euphoria was able to turn the tides, tie it up, and our heavyweight bout continues here. Let's check out our defenders at B because they're about to get heavy pressure. Let's see if Cynic knows to throw his smoke this round. Maybe it's too late. I think Unorthodox has made it through. He does. Let's see if he can bring down Cynic. I think he will. He'll get a 3-4. He doesn't look left with his other CT. No, not in time. Simple Scram does get in the site, gets 2 guns that they can work with. If they get a bomb plant down, we call this a successful round. It's 2-on-3. If they get the leverage of a bomb plant, this is very doable. Unfortunately, Kikuchi has something to say about that. Wilski goes down with a headshot, KCY, brings down Marbly. But the bomb plant is there. And honestly, if I'm a T and I knew what I was going into with that round, I'm okay with the outcome of that round.
Yeah, you're always happy with a bomb plant on an eco round. Of course, it could go better, but I mean, the bomb plant is usually good enough. Moving into round 7 here, Team Euphoria is in the lead over 1 round over Simple Scram. And let's see what Simple Scram is going to do here. They seem to be favoring mid, working mid and trying to get some picks to see what they can open up here. So let's see if they change that up a little bit. It looks like we're seeing 2 being sent to A apartments, while 2 are sent to B apartments, with 1 in the A ramp.
This is pretty much a 3-2, where you typically see a 2-1-2 for the terrorists, and a good mid push here could really break their back. This is risky.
Well, they have Marbly kind of watching the mid, I guess, well, behind their push, but I think they're going to be doing okay here. It looks like Swilski and his teammate here below underpass with him are going to come and try to... Oh, nope, they're backing up. They're just watching, hoping that B guy pushes and they get the easy kill. So I'm thinking we're going to see some sort of delayed rush here, Brandon.
It could be a timed rush. It could be a timed rush. It could be that.
CT's being... sorry, I blanked out right there. CT's being very patient, not pushing their spots. We see Unorthodox might be able to pick up Daco on here right next to each other, and he does. So it looks like we're going to be seeing work on the site.
falling kill?
Wow, nice shots by Kirby there, able to open up the site, and he's starting to plant the bomb. It's a 3v1 situation here for Cynic. Can he pick up the clutch? Oh, and he's getting shots in the window. Bad place to be, crouching through that window.
Never want to do that. We are 11-11. We'll call this the real DreamHack finals, because our DreamHack Summer 2013 finals were sorely disappointing. Let's insert these teams and pretend that they playing for that huge cash prize, because I think that they feel like they're playing for that much. A lot of effort being exerted here. Oh, the mid duel ends with the op shot to Dakwon's face, but there are two oppers in mid, and Euphoria has really been favoring that dual opper look. One electric, one mid, instead of having one opper choose one of those two lanes. Cynic goes down. Zoom has made it into this tiny closet at mid. He's going to catch Wilski right here, but Wilski reflexes him so fast. That's so frustrating when that happens to you. A very skillful flick shot by Wilski. KCY, a good 3 spray on Marbly to Cat, and we've got a fairly evened up match here. It's 3-2. Wilski is weak. The health, that's quickly a 2-on-1. Didn't even need to start that sentence. Kirby with the bomb, actually in decent shape, so he doesn't have to retrieve the bomb. Gaikushi and KCY have to treat this very honestly, because they can't leverage their position to bring the terrorist to them. Can Kirby actually make this round his? We'll find out in a moment, but one of the CTs knows something, and he's already let his teammate know. Kirby is engaging. Now tentatively flicking back and forth. He's going to be faced with a wedge situation from Catwalk and Kitchen. He doesn't have time to plant the bomb. He'll be sadly taken out if he attempts it. He gets hit and lives somehow. Manages to get the bomb down. Manages to at least get the token cash. That will be the end of that round for him. Simple Scram taking the left hook on that round. Let's see how they return that shot for the next round.
Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
And Euphoria coming out with the 1-round advantage, 12-11 in the 9th round of the second half.
This is getting a little tense. I think this is about the moment where I need to stand up and start really
It is. We're seeing Team Simple Scram picking up AKs, except for Vasig, who maybe he's just thinking about what to buy, but no, he looks like he's saving. So, let's see what they decide to do here. Looks like we're going to see a 3-2 split to A and B. Maybe Unorthodox and Marbly will work the A window like they've been doing so far lately this half.
Got a slow pick sort of strat going on here, trying to find someone out of position.
Unorthodox just hoping they push, but as we've said before, these counter-terrorists are being extremely patient, and they're not getting overconfident and being aggressive, which can be a mistake usually that happens. Okay, apartments getting taken down by Kirby. Unfortunately, Kirby gets picked by Dakwon with the op and CT spawn. And Gakushi, watching the side, gets flanked from behind. Terrorists are in good position here to take this A site. Seeing the rotates coming from B with the CTs, they seem to be cluttered together. We're going to see 2 CTs coming from spawn, as one coming from the mid connector. The terrorists smoking the site. Marbly picking up a kill right there. Cynic just walking up to the guy, seemed to know exactly where he was through that smug, but he just didn't take the shot. And it's a 1v4 situation. Looks like Dakwon is going to save that op and hope to do some work with it next round.
You know, I've been thinking, Euphoria's discipline is very good. They play stock positions, but because stock positions are as such, they are very static. Their discipline really betrayed them that round. You know, over the course of a long match, if a team is intelligent, and we know Simple Scram has a good organizational structure, you know, if you play those static positions, you're going to get isolated. People know where you stand. You know, you have a couple of places that you like to stand without pushing or really trying to challenge the terrorists. they're going to be able to walk in and pre-fire you. That happened to at least, I can count, 2 CTs that round, and you know, it really hurt them. Here we go, an unusual peek by Zoom is slapped away by Simple Scram. An op duel here at CT spawn, excuse me, just one op, still a USP, a P2000, sorry, P250, taking off the face of Marbly. Oh, wow. Doing a lot of work with that P250, getting a lot of worth out of that single pistol. He recovers the gun. It's a one-on-one clutch situation. Kirby knows. Cynic, unfortunately, I don't think he knows, and this may go badly. Oh, it doesn't. That intuition from Cynic gets a headshot and rewards him with a bomb defuse. That's a big play by Euphoria. It's a good thing. I think they heard me at the beginning of the round. They started moving around in the site, being a little bit more fluid, and those pre-fired shots that Simple Scram were hoping and calculating on really weren't there for them.
Got Brandon in his crystal ball here, about 2 seconds ahead of us in the game, but that's all right.
Sorry about that. I wish we were live.
I wish we were as well. That's okay. Terrorists are doing a buy here, full buy, CTs as well. Let's see if the terrorists are able to pick up some picks at mid. We know that the counter-terrorists like to do double offers in mid. Ooh, and I think that Great just saved Dakwon right there, only taking a partial hit from Marbly. And we see that terrorists are going to be working into these B tunnels as Cynic is pushed up and then jumps down to Cat for a better position on that. Gakushi watching the underpass as it looks like Kirby and Orthodox are looking to head that way and try to pick up a...
Ooh, that looks like a headshot to me.
It looked like it, but it wasn't, unfortunately. Cynic taking some damage, but not getting dinked. Marbly fighting at shipping. Almost taking down that Gakushi. Ooh, nice shot by Marbly, picking up that second kill onto KCY.
And good instincts.
Exactly. Let's see if the terrorists are going to rotate around here. We still see 2 CTs holding down that B site, with only one holding down A. It looks like they're still going to be working towards B, which is unfortunate because the CT saw them unrotated. We're going to be looking at a 4v1 situation, a 4v2 situation, my mistake, here in B. Cynic hiding in that Vasic second, and Orthodox getting Cynic. Zoom as well. So we're looking at a 3v1 situation here. And the terrorists are going to get the bomb down, so now pressure is unable to flush that round.
Things are getting tight. Things are getting tight. Can you feel it, Clay? I'm getting excitable.
Very good game we have going on here.
For those of you at home who don't know, Clay, my partner, always the unfazable wall, always the voice of temperament for us. So maybe he saw this coming. Maybe he's playing it cool, but I'm excited. I know what's on the line right now. This is huge. 13-13. How often does this happen? Maybe you get a comeback, but you never trade one round for one round. This is rare stuff.
Yes, it is.
Big shot there by KCY. Glocks. Oh, sorry, a P2000 rushing and stripping Marbly of his weapon. Suddenly, I think due to their play, it's become obvious to the terrorists that they are on an eco round, but they do have 2 ops. This is a strange sort of eco round. You can't really feel safe because you don't really know which of your opponents have a handgun and which of them have the big gun. A big shot there on the Dakwon. You've got to feel the momentum now if you're Scram. If you're Simple Scram, you got to think, hey, let's overload this bomb site. A big kill in the back corner. That ends the round. Simple Scram, smelling blood.
It's one of those eco rounds, Brandon, where your teammate kills someone who has a pistol and says, "Oh, they're saving, no big deal," and you get your head off him and you yell at your teammate, "What the hell are you talking about?"
Yep. There's no way they could have known, I think.
So, seeing the terrorists here with 3 ops, that's a little interesting for this map. Looks like we're going to see a double pick mid, and the CTs are, it looks like somewhat of an eco save by.
Is that CSGO terminology?
That's the Clay's terminology.
Alrighty.
And the CT's being very careful here, not picking mid with their autos, which is very smart and safe. Terrorists are working that B apartments, it looks like. Looks like Scram and Marbly and Unorthodox are looking to get a pick in mid or catwalk. We see the T's moving into the B side on the mini map. It looks like they're going to try and take this. That nice spray onto Dakwon. They get in the site and they're going to be able to get the bomb down. Marbly picking a nice shot here in the middle, and he doesn't see KCY heading out that crack. But he's going to get one, so it's not looking good. Ooh, nice shot by KCY. His teammate alerts him with the guy in front of him, and he's able to take him out and grab that off. He's most likely going to save this. Keep that off for his team.
That's the second time we've seen Marbly with the powers of extrasensory perception, or more likely, the powers of a good headset. But he turned around on somebody who was flanking him and knocked him just to say hello at the end of the round. Simple Scram here, 15-13, has to want to put this away this round. You can't get any closer than this. Otherwise, it starts to get really, really uncomfortable.
Absolutely, and Team Euphoria doing another micro buy to secure this round, so that way they don't get the win.
I think at this point you buy every round. You know, call me a little bit extreme here, but you got to make plays happen if you're Team Euphoria. Scram, Marbly showing up in the site, spraying down one. Surprised by Zoom. I didn't even know he was there. There's two at the ramp, pinned by KCY and his Fama spray. Zoom here deciding to make a play. He's going to go all the way around him. He has to make the crucial decision here. Can I get there in time by walking, or are my teammates in jeopardy? Now the terrorist turning around, looking to pick him up. They know he's going to be behind him. Zoom's already made footsteps. He's given himself away. Can he get these kills? He's got one. Here comes the second. The second has an op. It's over. He gets flanked. That's a good pinch. That's also good communication, I have to say.
Very good communication. Zoom coming up that ladder from below the apartments when his teammate was being shot at. Just picking up the kill and able to get the flank on those guys. Really helping out his team. 14-15. Let's see if Team Euphoria can get the tie point here.
Still at match point for Simple Scram.
Absolutely. Simple Scram buying, and so is Team Euphoria. We're going to see Simple Scram doing their B work, as well as having two people in mid trying to get some picks. Gakushi picking Vasig up in mid as Kirby picks up Gakushi. Nice trade-off. Taking one op down for one auto. And we see three terrorists in the B tunnels. Kirby picking one up in electrical connector. They're going to be working inside here, I'm assuming here, Brandon.
Here comes the big moment.
And you see them entering slowly. They're being cautious. They don't want to do anything fatal here to ruin their match for them.
Sending out a couple feeler jabs to see how their opponent reacts.
Team Euphoria, now hearing the action in B, they're calling over Zoom to rotate. Terrorists are in the site. It looks like they're going to be getting the bomb down here. 2v4 situation for Euphoria. They need to clutch this if they want to stay in the game, or tie. Wilski coming quick, taking the Zig down, 2v4 situation, and that is the game. Marbly picks up the kill, and Simple Scram wins it.
Thank you.
14.
Thank you for giving us that demo. That was a real pleasure. Unfortunately, for Team Euphoria, that ends in an anticlimax. It seemed right at the end they lost their composure and decided to do their retake at disparate times, and a team as good as Simple Scram will make sure that that always fails. You've been watching Fixation TV. Thank you for joining us in our rebroadcast of Team Simple Scram versus the Euphoria over at the ESEA matchmaking. Again, that was a lot of fun, Clay.
Yeah, it was. You don't really see that many 16-14 games going on, Brendan, so it's very exciting when you do. And, of course, even more exciting when you see OT, which is what I was hoping for, but we didn't quite get there, unfortunately.
Do you have a man of the match?
I think I'm going to go with your MVP.
It's tough to disagree with Wilski, don't you think?
Wilski held it down on both sides of the map there. That first half, I was between Vasig and Wilski, but Wilski really came out ahead there on the second half.
I'm a big sucker for teams that go on op duels. It's like an old-fashioned, walk 10 paces, turn and fire sort of ordeal. No subtlety about this. It's going to be big, loud rifles,
Exactly. Yeah, as you know, op is my favorite gun in Counter-Strike, so
Guys, thank you again for joining us. We'll be broadcasting all this week. I believe we have a couple of bookings already, but we want to get you, the community, in our feed. We want to spotlight you, show your matches, show you what you care about, and show your friends and family how good you are at embarrassing other nerds. Contact me. You have our email. Our contact information is on Twitch. We hope you had a great time, because we did. And we'll be talking to you soon. Thank you again. Thanks for watching FXN TV.